Hi everybody, welcome back to our cooking show yet again with my mother.
Franca,
And on today's episode we're making something very traditional. Today, Ma, what are we making?
lasagna alla napoletana.
And we'll show you just how to make it. Coming up next on
On
Love What You Eat. What are the ingredients we need to make this specific lasagna?
Mozzarella, grated cheese. You'll need ricotta, hard-boiled eggs. That's really the star of it. Using a simple ragu sauce, ragù. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom. And I'm not gonna be putting any onions in here, no flavors whatsoever. Just the tomato sauce, the passata. And obviously rinsing the bottles with water, because all of the seasonings I'm gonna put it in my meat, so you don't want to overkill. So while the sauce is starting to cook, we're going to start preparing and cooking, browning the meat if you want. We're going to start off by adding the sofrito in the large frying pan, which is chopped carrots, onions, and celery, which is really gives a lot of flavor. Then we'll add in our meat. We have a mixture of veal and beef. You could also add pork, or sometimes people also add sausages, just remove them out of the casing. You can mix it in for extra flavor. And then we have a little bit of garlic powder, pepper, and red wine.
No salt because the passata we chose to have is already salted, but the people should.
That's right. You'll notice that I won't be putting any salt because the salt is already one ingredient in the sauce.
So at what point do you add the meat?
Once your sofrito is sweated down, we'll be adding in the meat. It's almost ready. We're almost there. Meat is cooked, it's all nicely brown. The liquid has evaporated and now it's ready to be transferred into the sauce. But before transferring it into the sauce, what I do for the lasagna, I'll remove a few ladles of the marinara sauce.
And then I'll bring to you closer. My mom's gonna be using these lasagna sheets. That is semolina, water, and egg. You buy these at the grocery store. So these are, what type?
No boil lasagna sheets.
So these go straight in the pan you assemble. It's a no bake, basically. That's it. We'll usually use this when we're doing close to the holidays, when we've got to prepare a lot in advance. These are very easy and they taste super delicious. In this beef ragu sauce, prior to having added the beef, we ended up reserving some of the sauce prior to adding the meat in, and that's going to be the first base. Why so, Ma?
If you layer your pan with the ragu sauce, the bottom layer is gonna burn.
And then obviously we're gonna be doing the beef ragu after when we layer. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's it. So in on a closer look, this is gonna go in a pan that you see it's very seasoned, which is totally fine. This is gonna bake off in the oven. We'll have all the measurements, ingredients, directions, step by step, all in the video description, as well as on our recipe website. Closer look coming up to get this assembled. How did you know this specific amount for the bottom of the pan?
Decades of cooking. Decades of cooking. What I also like about these sheets is because in case you need to fit it into a spot, they just very easily tear and you can nestle it in your pan.
Now my mom could put back her glasses.
I'm blind. Where'd everybody go? The lasagna is ready. We're going to put it in a preheated 400-degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes. Or when you insert it with the fork, I mean the the lasagna sheets have to be cooked. If you want a nice crust, you know, you could always remove the aluminum foil, maybe the last 15 minutes, so it'll have like a nice crust at the top. And I'm gonna put it on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil because this will spill.
Do we put any slits in it to release the steam?
No slits because you want the lasagna sheets to cook.
Perfect. Honestly, it doesn't look so delicious. We're gonna give it a try. So you can cook it off until fork tender. Some people like it a little bit more broiled. You can broil it on top. As you saw, my mom removed the last 15 minutes or so the foil, just to let a lot of that moisture release at that point. So the moisture kept in to cook through the noodles and the pasta, and then foil off just to let the moisture release. You can have a bit of some sauce reserved on the side if you want to put some sauce over. It can be eaten as is, made in advance. You're making your meal for the whole week, or like my mom does, she divides and she's like, each kid gets to take home, you get to take lasagna home, you get to take.
When you know family's coming over, I mean, that was really a family style lasagna.
Yeah, which is very typical
Yes,
still, even at our age. So we're gonna give it a try. It smells delicious, that meat ragu sauce. I already know what it's gonna taste like, so I'm just like happy to just taste it on camera for you guys. But and I love hard-boiled eggs in lasagna.
Favorite.
It's so good. It's so good.
Just loaded with beautiful flavors.
And
so savory.
The texture of the sauce inside here too gives such a nice texture, and that sofrito comes through so nice with the sauce. These pasta sheets honestly are very, very simple to use. So don't go crazy and think you have to do the pre-boiled ones. We do, but we also cut corners sometimes because we're so busy and during the holidays, etc. So don't be shy to use them. Just use them as per package instructions, because every brand or wherever you live, it's different. So just follow your package instructions.
That's why I wanted to show you like an abbreviated quick version, you know, like a really quick ragu sauce, just made with simple meat.
Yeah.
And no boiled lasagna sheets.
And hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs,
No, boil this, but you... Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our recipe website at www.loveatoeat.net, where you will be able to find this recipe along with all of our other ones. Use it to recreate to the T this recipe or to inspire you to make your own. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, continue to
love it to eat.
Bye for now.
Ciao, buona domenica, un abbraccio a tutti.
And now I'm going to continue to eat.
There we go. Delicious.
We deserve it. Perfect.
Buonissimo.
Okay.